y'all. Long time no talk, right? I kind of just disappeared from my YouTube channel for probably 3 years, 2 years now. Update, I've had now 2 new kids since I've been on my YouTube channel. So I have now another 2-year-old, and then I just had this little baby. So I'm pretty much just gonna share how my pregnancy went with this one. It was so absolutely crazy. I didn't even know that I was pregnant with him. We didn't even try to have him. It was just all a big, crazy, insane show. It was just so insane. So basically, we were in Utah. I think that we were there the last time I updated. So we did move to Utah, and now we have moved back to Colorado with our families. And literally the week that we had moved here, I was not feeling very good. And I thought it was just like, anxiety of moving and everything like that. And then like 2 weeks after that, I started feeling so sick. And so I just was like, okay, well, let's just take a test, even though there was no absolute possible way that I could be pregnant. And I was instantly pregnant. So the day I found out I was pregnant, that night I did start bleeding. So I did go to the hospital because I was worried that I was miscarrying the baby. And when I got there, my levels were so incredibly high. I was supposed to be like almost 10 weeks, but there was no way that I was 10 weeks. So they did an ultrasound and they could not find a baby. I was told that I had miscarried and there was no heartbeat. So I was just pretty much to wait to have the baby pass, and then I was gonna go to my OB and whatnot. I had my OB appointment scheduled. I just couldn't get in any sooner. So when I got there to the OB, I had stopped bleeding that night, so I didn't bleed very long. I went in and I had my ultrasound done, and lo and behold, there's a baby there. And very small, so I was about 6 weeks, so my levels were twice as high, but I only had a 6-week baby. And then right around, I was put on bed rest, and then right around 10 weeks I went, 10 weeks I went back, had another ultrasound, and there was a baby there, so yay, this was our little baby. And then at 13 weeks, I was heavily bleeding again and put on bed rest again because I was told that I was gonna lose my baby once again. We were waiting for that to happen. Got the ultrasound, heartbeat looked great, baby looked great, and they pretty much said that I had placenta previa, which is when your placenta is either covering the cervix or a little bit of the cervix. So I was also put on bed rest because of that. And yeah, that was really scary. They pretty much told me to not lift anything, not do anything, because it was so incredibly dangerous, because you could go into preterm labor really easily. So we pretty much were just praying for 24 weeks to have the viability. And then once we got to 24 weeks, everything was looking great. My 20-week ultrasound looked awesome. Baby looked healthy. And my levels were just still so high the entire time. I also had hypoglycemia. I failed my gestational diabetes test, but backwards. So I processed the sugars really fast, but I was so sick. So I also had to watch what I ate the entire time because I felt like I had to faint constantly. So this pregnancy was so incredibly rough. When it came to delivering baby, he didn't want to come out. I had to be induced for him. It was super easy labor, all natural. It was amazing. I went in at midnight and I had him at 4 something in the morning. I can't even remember. It was just so fast. We had him, and that's when everything kind of all made sense. My delivery did. I had 1 placenta and 2 sacs leading to that placenta. So, oh, you good? You're sucking on my hair? So, yeah, I had 2 sacs leading to the placenta, which meant that I had a really rare pregnancy where you have 2 twins but 1 placenta. It's really rare. Only 1% of people get that. But I also had vanishing twin syndrome. So I only had 1 baby. I was pregnant. I was supposed to be pregnant with 2. So I had to deliver both sacs, 1 baby, and the placenta. So, of course, it was a little sad finding out. It does make sense as to why I had the levels that I did, why they were so high the whole time. But, I think it made it easier to kind of deal with the thought of, we were supposed to have 2, but we only had 1. Because I had 1, it was easier for me to love a baby that was here than it was to not at all. You are loading it up. He's blowing him diaper out. So yeah, that was incredibly rough to kind of hear that there could have been two. But all in all, I'm super glad that we had a healthy baby born. His name is Benjamin. He completes our family. He was completely an oops baby, but he just is supposed to be here. It's perfect. We don't plan on having any more. Oh, you tell him. We do not plan on having any more babies. This is our last one. We're a family of 6 now. Everything has changed. We had to get a bigger vehicle and everything. So the update all in all is that we're doing great. I am so glad to be back on here. I'm going to be sharing so much more because I'm just like in this new era of life and everything is going amazing. I'm so happy and blessed to have God in my life, and my husband is just been so amazing through this whole process. And my postpartum, everything postpartum has been rough as well, just dealing with everything that we know now. But there's more to share, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and comment your experiences if you've gone through something like this. And, you know, share to your friends. I am so glad to be back. Love you guys. Bye.